Hey everybody, welcome back to another video of Lord's Bees. We're getting ready to get into the hive, see what's going on. This will be our first real check into the nuke since we installed that last time. If you saw on our Facebook post, I got in and cut down those queen cups, but we're about to get in, see what it's looking like, and see how we're doing. So let's head out to the apiary. Recording already, buddy.
There's smoke coming out.
Yeah, it's just a little bit.
That good?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need a ton, just a couple puffs.
Only one little fella on there. They're not all dead or something weird.
No, you can see through the inner cover that they're not.
I think it went out.
Okay.
Little friends. It would be bad news if the queen was out here, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad news. We just brush
Leave
her
her?
off onto those.
Okay.
Alright, let's check the
Then
food.
have your... Oh, we're doing food first?
Let's get this filled up. Real quick. You got your hive tool to cover this?
Yipper.
Alright, ladies. I shouldn't even be the one doing this. This should be.
But I don't get sticky, so it's okay.
Maybe about halfway. Yeah, definitely not the bottom.
Want me to dump this guy?
Oh, this. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, let's take care of that.
He doesn't know what we're doing yet.
Try that out. I fly by the seat of my pants. I'll dump the dead in there. Not the live ones out.
There we go. There I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grab yourself a container.
This hive is about halfway down in their feed here. It's good to get it topped off. We haven't been in this one since last Saturday. Today's Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all of our bee mamas out there.
From one bee mom.
From one bee mama to another. Check this out. These guys are probably going to be pretty empty still. Yeah, this guy's in here.
Start
Yeah.
sliding. Go down here. There's bees pulling out some garbage.
Oh yeah, Keaton, come look at this. Looks like they've got some. He's working to pull out the
Mortician
a
bee
couple
down
of them
here.
are, yeah, trying to get rid of any.
Just taking care of the dead. Taking them out. Alright.
There's some. There's that.
Looks like they are starting to dry out this side though. Next frame. Just pull gently.
Ooh, Kaden, come look at all this. They're festooning. Look at that. Look at them hanging on for dear life right there. Sorry, friends. But I want to
So
see
weird.
it.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
That is crazy. They're hanging on for dear life.
You don't need to pull that one out.
I don't? I wanted to see
Oh, yeah.
it.
We're looking at it. Yeah, for sure.
So this is capped sugar water, right?
Yeah.
Right here.
Could be some pollen, or not pollen. Could be some nectar.
How full was your feeder?
About halfway.
They seem pretty, like, chill.
That's good.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what's that they're building? You see this? It's a cap.
What?
Right there. Right there, isn't that one?
Yeah, they're just prepping a queen cup. Look out, girl. Nothing in it though.
That's good, right?
Yep, very good.
Okay. I don't think our little queen's on here.
My bees were so lethargic yesterday.
That's what I feel like these ones are today. Last time I thought
like, is it
I was
when your
in a
kids are quiet?
something.
They were so calm.
Oh, look, there's more.
I feel like they should be building more comb than this by now.
But remember, this is only their second week, right?
This is true.
At least it's not wonky drone comb.
Yeah.
It looks like eggs. Yeah, there's eggs.
Oh, good. Eggs are good.
There's little teeny larvae. You can see them from here.
Oh, yeah, there they are.
See the little teeny larvae? They're like minute.
They are tiny.
I guess I'm not seeing them.
They're right there.
Yeah, you can. You can see the little teeny larvae.
They're little itty bitty. They look like little rice in there.
Yeah, they're all over. And the fact your bees are so calm, your queen's in there.
Yeah, she's got to be.
Look right here, Bri. Come look right here. Hold that, and then look right in that, right down in there.
Right
See that
in
tiny little white right in that one?
It kind of curves. It's turning into a larva.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing sugar water. Is all I'm seeing.
That's not. It looks like larva to me.
Could it be a reflection?
Oh, maybe. I thought it looked like larva.
What is this side doing? Uh-oh. Does that
There.
look normal?
Oh, hold on. We have closed supersedure cells.
Yeah, you do.
What does that mean?
They're
Hmm.
queens. There's a ton of them.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I don't think. That's what it is. I think
We
it
do
looks
have regular. This is. That looks like regular worker brood in there. But something's happened with the queen. And those are all closed off.
So
They say they're usually agitated when there's no queen.
Yeah, but they've got these queen cells ready to go. Could get a good shot of that.
That's weird.
Those are all queen cells.
Another learning experience.
Yeah.
So do we leave it alone?
We'll find out.
Yeah, there is no queen.
There's just not a lot of comb in here. I feel like we should have more by now because there's nothing on either of these
I thought
frames.
those were eggs, but it probably was a reflection off the
It
honey.
looked like reflection off of sugar water. So we'll see if we can get this figured out here.
I think
We
you should
found-
look
did
and
we
make
find
sure
her
there's no
last week?
queen.
I didn't see her.
Does it look like the right amount of bees in there?
It looks like a very few.
It
That's
looks
the
like
that's the
there's-
first thing I
there
noticed
should
when
be
we
more
opened
bees.
this is I feel like there should be more bees. But there are a lot of closed queens. So let's actually close this up for now. Let's see. We'll see what we can figure out about that.
Because all mine was gone. All,
Yeah.
It was down to the
Throw
bottom.
that back on. we'll see what's going on there and try and get that
Oh
fixed.
boy.
Oh, you know what I do? I call John.
This is what happens when you
Just
decide to get
package
bees on a whim and we don't know
He'll
what's
make it right
going
if
on.
there's no queen.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it funny that we had 2 queens and now we have no queens? What are the odds?
But you
All
have
right.
a ton of babies.
Okay, do you want to come down here real quick? Here. Take care of this hive and then we'll get into our nuke. So it looks like we've lost smoke again.
Trumpet sound on it. That's weird.
Well, yeah, because it
We'll get it figured out.
Because last time when we got in there, they were everywhere.
Yeah.
All over. And now they're...
I thought I saw the little, because I looked in mine and that's what they looked like, but it was a reflection off the water. We'll keep it now.
No, because I thought it was because they were everywhere.
But yeah, your bees are like diminished.
Boy.
I called John. That's where John from.
Well, these bees are certainly starting to propolize things together a little bit.
I hate when stuff like that
Take a quick look on our top cover. Make sure we don't have the queen up here. These bar pieces off.
Probably put those in the container.
Yeah, I'll get them out once we're done. Okay. Let's get a frame rest on here.
How much feed do you have?
Looks like we're about halfway on this one too. And it still looks like they're really hanging around these frames closest to the feeder. Not a whole lot still going on these outside frames.
Give me a tool. Grab mine. Mine's right down the edge. Well, what if there's a queen and it comes out? Is that what they do? Yeah. It would be different. Right. This is so confusing to me. Maybe. What are the odds that we would keep the old one and send back to the young one? You know. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna grab our funnel over there.
The funnel?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Alright. Now let's take a look in here. Still nothing drawn out over here. It's not expanding over. Definitely looks like there's quite a few bees in here still. And these frames are all glued together. Pry those apart.
Yeah.
food on that one.
These are do so much bee drumming.
The housewives of beedom.
Mm-hmm.
Some capped brood still getting ready to emerge. A lot of open cells. You can see the comb starting to get darker as it gets used more and more. Got some larvae down in the cells there, so we still got our queen in here, obviously. Yep, there's some little eggs. I don't know if you guys can see that on the video very well, but
Let's see right now.
yeah, lots of eggs. It looks like the bees have found the sugar syrup on my glove here. Looks like they're working to try and clean that up a little bit. It's kind of fun feeling them walking around, buzzing around. But if you look, you can see them sticking their little bee tongues out to suck up some of that syrup. Hungry, hungry girls. Oh yeah, she's doing great. Lots of eggs. Look at all those eggs down in there, May.
Oh, yeah.
You see all those?
That's good.
So she's filling them right back up. Oh, we have a little bee emerging. Right in the open there. Let's see if I can, just right here, at the end of my thumb.
Maybe you could blow on it.
We have a cracked
That's
brood.
cool.
So she's getting ready to emerge and get to work cleaning out her cell.
You found a queen in here?
We did last time.
Last time we got in here, we
That
did.
comb is insanely dark.
And it'll get darker and darker the more it's used. Still plenty of bees in here. Lots of eggs being laid, so our queen's active. I think it's just where, I don't know what's going on, why they're not building near as much comb as I feel like they
You
should.
have
You
a
have
cell on the
queen
back.
cell.
Yeah,
on the
we'll
back.
take a look at that in a second.
Look at this. Oh no. Look, someone's in there.
Yeah. We've got lots of eggs though and larvae, so I'm not.
It
Jeez.
makes me think there might be something in there.
Get out of there, girl.
This beat.
You're alright.
Well, let's wait
It's
for
hilarious.
this little girl to come out of that cell. Maybe if somebody could just kind of brush her, see if we can get her to come out of there. It doesn't appear that there's anything in there. We've got lots of solid evidence of our queen in these frames, so I'm not really super concerned. These girls are going to town on my gloves right now though. See, they haven't even drawn out this side of this frame that's closest to the frame feeder. But this is chock full of food between pollen and nectar / sugar water. There's definitely good signs of the queen. I think everything's looking just fine. I wish they'd start building out a little more. Maybe when I get in here next week, what I'll do is maybe spray some of these open frames with some syrup that has some what they call desert healthy. What that'll do is it will actually help promote building of comb. So maybe we'll spray some of those down next time we get in here. But for now, I want to get this closed up. Don't want to cause too much stress on any of the bees. There's enough of that that's been going around the last little while with queen problems. So as much stress as we can cut down on everybody, the better. Looks like these are our first package of 8 of our strips all in one piece. It's kind of nice. And then this is our last week of this treatment. You do an application 3 times every 7 to 10 days. So that should help with that. Let's get these girls closed up and let's check on our nuke. Fluff off of there. Okay, so let's come over here. Remainder of this jug of syrup in our smoker. And see what we got going on over here. Give them a little puff puff. Now if you remember with this hive, we've got a different kind of lid that's got the Be Smart top feeder on it. So feeding for this one is going to go slightly different. Unscrew this here. Don't mind holding that. Let's get the remainder of this one in here. And if I haven't mentioned it before, these syrups, we do put some supplements in. One that's called Complete and one called Deseret Healthy, which is basically Deseret Hive Supply's version of Honeybee Healthy. So we add some of those to help in the health of our bees. Oop, sloshing some around. So we want to get this one as full as we can, because what happens when we flip this over is it's going to create a vacuum to keep this from dripping out through these small holes on the bottom.
I think that looked crooked, didn't it, Kate?
For a second, I kept feeling like it was, but... Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna squeeze this until that comes up to the surface and then flip. And that's gonna create our vacuum. You can hold that for a second. What we're gonna do really fast. Get this over here. Let's get this little girl out of the way here. They're wanting to get up. Yeah, we got a little on the top, but that's okay. We'll get it cleaned up. let's close this up before these girls decide they need to get in there. And let's quick little puff here. Now, if you remember, with this one, we had 5 frames that were fully started up already. And it's like we've got a little bird comb that we attach to the top hive here. We're just going to take that and scrape that off. Quick look on here, make sure the queen is not on here so we don't lose her. To the side. Now with this one, we don't have our frame feeder inside, so things are a little more loose. That's okay. We got nothing there. And it doesn't look like they started drying anything out there. Let's start checking out frames. Still pretty heavy, still a lot of pollen, a lot of honey in there. Another frame, or another side that's a lot of pollen and honey. Almost looked like it could be like a queen cell type thing, but it's just weird comb. We'll just kind of break that down a little bit. So we got a drone cell down here on the bottom. It's typically where they're at. You see how that cell right there has the bulleted top? That's how you know that, just right down there on the bottom, Cade. That's how you know it's a drone cell. These ones that are flat over here, those are capped workers. Looks like they've created another queen cup on me, but it's not got anything in it, so that's just fine. See more drone comb down there on the bottom of the frame. Another queen cup with nothing in it. Another little drone comb on the bottom, or drone cell. I would like to find this queen if I could. See where she's at. We do still have a few frames though, so. That a little easier. Worst thing about being in a bee suit is when your nose starts itching. Just kind of looking around, seeing if we can find our queen. Figure she's got to be in here somewhere because the bees don't seem like they're having an issue. typically the bees are going to tell you when they sense a problem. Looks like this bee over here is giving this other bee either water or food. Got her little tongue extended over to her, helping her out. One more drone comb out here. There's larvae in these drone cells, but that could be from anything. Whoa, something just made somebody mad. Oh, see, look at all that capped brood right there. She's got to be in here with all that capped brood. And it's not drone brood either, so she's got to be somewhere. Where though? I'm not 100% sure. I would really like to find her if I could. But that is a lot of capped brood. And that does make me happy to see. They haven't expanded into these other frames at all, which is kind of weird, I think. Maybe it's not, I don't know. I'm not an expert yet by any means. Oh, sorry, Meg. Another queen cell right there with a queen cup, nothing in it. Trying to get the right angle here.
What just happened?
Be able to see.
The screen just went like almost completely white.
There's the light.
You see these cells over here, you see how much bigger they are? Those are meant for putting drones in. Alright. So I did not actively see our queen. There was quite a bit of capped brood in there that was obviously not drones. That leads me to believe that she is in there. I am, to be honest, a little unnerved that I'm not seeing more eggs though, and that they're not really expanding yet into these other frames. So we'll give it another week and see what things look like. I may even get in here a little bit earlier just to see what's going on. But I'm sure we'll be just fine. We'll get it figured out if we need to get queens in some of these hives, or Maybe some of these hives are getting ready to hatch their own queens. We're not quite sure, but we're going to see if we can find some answers, see what we need to do, and we'll go from there. So thanks again for watching another video of Lord's Bees. Make sure you hit the button to subscribe, follow us to see more videos. Also in this corner there's another video suggestion. If you guys haven't watched all of them, you can click on that, or maybe just let it autoplay. Maybe it'll play the next one. But thanks for watching. We appreciate every subscriber that we have. I'm glad to hear that there's interest in what it is we're doing. It's come to my attention that some people might be interested in maybe a little Q&A session, so we might put that together. So if you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to send us an email, lordsbees@gmail.com. See if you've got any questions about anything, or you can post them on our social media, at Lord's Bees on Facebook, Instagram, or you can just leave questions here in the comments on the videos. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.